watching The Savera and I'm Shefali. US President Donald Trump claimed that India has offered to eliminate all tariffs on American goods, signaling what could be a major breakthrough in bilateral trade lines. However, he made it clear that he was not rushing to finalize any deal despite the apparent progress. In an interview with the media channel, Trump identified India as a prime example of a country where US business face high trade barriers. Barriers, he said, he is determined to break down. He reportedly remarked that India made it almost impossible to do business, but revealed that New Delhi was now willingly to cut tariffs by 100% for the US. Still, Trump's statement sent mixed messages about how close an agreement truly is. He suggested that the deal could happen soon, but emphasized that he was no in rush. Nothing that many countries were eager to strike deals with the United States, though he was not inclined to negotiate with everyone.
But in the case of India, India wants, they're one of the highest taxed or tariff nations in the world. They make it almost impossible to do business. Do you know that they're willing to cut 100% of their tariffs for the United States?
Is that deal coming soon?
Yeah, that'll come soon. I'm in no rush. Look, everybody wants to make a deal with us.
So South Korea.
South Korea wants to make a deal with
India,
us, everybody. But
Japan.
I'm not going to make deals with everybody. I'm just going to set the limit. I'll make some deals, and then I'm just going because you can't meet with that many people. I've got 150 countries that want to make deals. You have a lot of countries.
Responding to Trump's remarks, India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar offered a more cautious view. He stated that while trade discussions between the two countries were ongoing, they remained complex and unsolved. Jaishankar stressed that no agreement could be considered final until all aspects were settled, adding that any deal must be mutually beneficial and that drawing conclusions at this stage would be premature.
On the trade remarks, let me say this, that look, between India and US, trade talks have been going on, negotiations have been going on. In fact, we have, I think a team is just going at this point. These are very complicated negotiations. They are very intricate. Nothing is decided till everything is. But any trade deal has to be mutually beneficial. Any trade deal has to work for both the countries. And I think that would be our expectation from the trade deal. And until that is done, I think any judgment on it would be premature. Thank you very much.
Trump's comments come at a time when several countries are reportedly considering trade concessions ahead of a looming July decline, when higher US tariffs are expected to take effect. Trump has signaled that Washington may unilaterally decide new import duty rates for its trading partners within the next few weeks, hinting at broader moves to re-escape global trade policy. In a notable twist, Trump also floated the idea of expanding trade with Pakistan, India's regional rival. He linked trade to diplomacy, claiming it had played a role in the US-mediated ceasefire push between India and Pakistan after the Pahalgam terror attack. Now, according to Trump, he is using trade both to settle scores and to promote peace. On a broader scale, Trump referred US efforts to de-escalate trade tensions with China. He said recent negotiation led to Washington reducing its tariff on Chinese goods from 145% to 30%, while Beijing lowered its tariff from 125% to 10%. Now, Trump portrayed the deal as a stabilizing force for China, suggesting that without it, the country could have faced severe internal challenges. That's all for now in this update. Stay tuned to The Savera, download the app and follow us on various social media platforms.